So you think your kid or your teenager needs counseling. They are driving you nuts. You have no idea what to do. Everything you've tried seems to have just come up bonkers and isn't helping. Guess what? Some of their behavior is directly correlated to their gut health. Are they struggling with up and down emotions, hostility, anger, frustration? Are you having more fights with them than you used to? But for them, it feels like just this heavy weight of icky emotion, like there's ants crawling around the inside of their body. Teenagers, especially, really struggle to be able to connect the dots between I feel this way right now and be able to express why I'm feeling this way and connections to diet and health and all kinds of other things. They're just wrapped up in the moment of this doesn't feel fair, or I feel persecuted, or this thing makes me angry, and then they explode. Teaching our kids and our teens how to work through their emotions isn't always an easy process because we have to be in control of our emotions too. So I love to help people work through that. And that's what I do in my counseling office. So I'm Melissa Kelley and I'm a counselor. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but it's my desire to help people with their relationships and feel better connected. I help you make small changes that are going to have an impact on your kids. One small change could be you introducing homemade yogurt that has the bacteria strains in them that help break down our food and produce the hormones and the amino acids that balance our mood. You're asking me, how does the gut have an impact on our emotions? Most of us have all had antibiotics at least once. And if you've had kids, you've passed on a less healthy microbiome to your children. If your parents had antibiotics, and if your kids have had antibiotics also, they may be struggling with the effects. I am totally thankful to have antibiotics when I have strep throat. However, the thing that we're not doing is we're not replacing the healthy bacteria. So we're beginning to explore what happens when we reintroduce the bacteria that have been killed off from our modern diet and our modern medical system. Good bacteria break down our foods and is part of the chemical process for serotonin and GABA and the different amino acids that balance our moods. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could relate to your kid again? Having that bonding chemicals of oxytocin increased in their system for you and your kids? However, I think all of us can benefit from adding a plan to rebuild our gut bacteria. So I love to get that into your hands so you and your kids and your teens can feel better. Click the link in the show notes to go to my website and get a free downloadable cheat sheet on yogurt making. So, yogurt making is a way for you to really amp up healthy bacteria. Now, I know that your kids, especially, are used to eating the foods that they love, the foods that are sweet and enjoyable and that give us a wonderful feeling. Teenagers love fast food and easy meals and the things that they're getting in their school lunch. Yogurt can balance that and reintroduce healthy bacteria and get them feeling better. Introducing plain yogurt is probably not going to go very far. So, for our teens, I recommend mashing a ripe banana in it. Peel an apple, cut it up into little bits, put it in the yogurt. Put a teaspoon of honey in there to increase the sweetness to get them used to eating a sour food. We now know that acne is really highly correlated to what's going on in the microbiome of our gut. Clear up a whole bunch of that acne. So I've got several videos on the benefits of L-reuteri and how to make it. And I highly recommend you downloading on Kindle Unlimited the Super Gut book by Dr. William Davis. He's got all the research, and he's got all the data, and he's got all the information and all the different recipes in there for making this yogurt. And it's a great start to begin educating yourself about how we can make changes to help our little people feel better. So go ahead and get started yogurt making.